this could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hey, so my name's Levi. I started a YouTube channel to document my trading, and I just kind of want to go through the phases that I recently got to up to this point, and just kind of explain what I'm going through and what's happening, and what I'm gonna have to do to get this dream to actually follow through. I'm trying to make it pretty short. Probably won't get a ton of views as I don't have a big channel, or actually I don't really have much of any channel, but besides the point, this is mainly a documentation for me. So I'm in college. I was doing call service, and I dropped those jobs because I really thought I could get my trading to work fairly quickly. I've been working on this for literally 2 years straight, and when I say 2 years straight, I mean like at the most I probably had a week or two at the most that like I wasn't working on trading. And when I say working on trading, like I worked on this shit every single freaking day. Like for 360 days times 2, so 720 days plus at this point. I have nonstop been working on this stuff. I've been getting up at midnight so I can trade the London and US session, because that's where there's the most volatility, that's where there's most moves. And I thought I could pull through and get this to work. I was having luck, and then I guess reality hit, and it didn't pull through when I needed it most. I'm on to my last few $1,000s, and I still can't make money in the markets consistently, so it's time for me to get a job. So I guess that's kind of where I'm at now. But I will say, I am gonna get this to work. My goal is actually to get it to work, to be making like some serious money by January. That's still my goal. I don't know how it's going to work, and I don't necessarily know how I'm gonna get there, but I do know I'm pretty freaking close to figuring this crap out. And it's just a matter of something. I've already noticed I'm also really spiritual. That's another thing. And when I use terms like God and things like that, which I will use, because I am going to incorporate some spirituality in this channel just because it's something I'm freaking interested in. There's just so much going on right now. So when I use terms like God and things like that, I'm not necessarily referring to like Christianity and things like that. I'm more just referring to, I guess, a universal spirituality, I guess you could say. I meditate. I try to meditate 3 times a day, which I'm definitely going to get back onto now. And I'm just at a point in time right now where I think I need to figure myself out. I need to get myself together. I need to quit doing habits and things that aren't good for me, and not good for my head. They're not good for my life. They're not good for anything in general. I guess get myself cleaned up, get myself clear, and then continue working on my trading. I'm not stopping. I've invested way too much time and lost way too much money for this shit. And I'm not done. I'm not gonna stop. My parents may not like, what I've done and where I'm at financially and things like that. And I'm just like, what, guys? I'm chasing a dream. I am trying to make my freaking dreams come true, and I'm gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna do it, but I don't know. I've like last night, one of these big things is I've had stress and things for the past month or whatever, because I've been tight on money, and I'm blowing hundreds of dollars, literally blowing hundreds of dollars, literally. I'm trying to trade money in the markets, and it was stressful. And then I just finally came to the realization that, hey, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Like, yes, I need to make smart moves on my part at some point. Like, I can't just blow every last dollar I have in the markets. I can't do that. As much as I would like to try and make this shit push through, it's something I can't do. So I guess back to the demo account, back to a 9 to 5 temporarily on top of school and everything. And I don't know, guys. I'm going to make this happen. Anybody who happens to run across this video and sees this, bravo, you can join with me. I'm gonna go through market analysis with you guys and I'm gonna try and figure this out with you guys. My knowledge is your knowledge. We can't, it's not like, even if I figure it out, I can tell you right now, even if I get this shit figured out, I'll tell you right now, you are not gonna be able to do it. You're not gonna be able to do it without putting in your own work, learning it, understanding how things work. So, I was at a point where I was like, even if I get like this figured out where I can really, really reel in those profits, I don't want to share that with nobody, but like, I've bought courses. I've bought people who show me their strategies, and like, you can buy, learn, do whatever you want, but until you understand it intellectually on your own, you cannot make profits. And that's the hard truth. But at the same time, if you're willing to put in that effort, willing to learn, willing to be patient, willing to make those sacrifices, like, I'm at a point now where I think, instead of dropping it all, calling it quits, just going and getting a job and going hanging out with friends, going and party every weekend, I think I'm gonna do quite the opposite. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to do quite the opposite. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a job, for one. I'm going to continue getting up at midnight so I can trade the US and London session with the demo account, of course. I'm going to go withdraw all my money and put it back in my checkings, go pay my rent, and get all that crap over with. Relieve some sort of burden over my shoulders, and maybe go buy some food, some food that's good for me. I've been eating rice and beans and whatever my roommate's friend gave him. I'm living like a pauper, you guys. I think it's kind of funny, despite like how like shitty this life situation may be. It's kind of funny, because it's just like, well, I'll go through spirituality stuff with you guys, but it's just kind of like, wow, like, he really was trying to do what he could. I just don't think I did quite enough, but I don't know. I'm gonna upload this video. It ain't gonna get no views hardly, which is, that's fine with me. I don't care. This is mainly for me a reason, but anybody who does come across this, I like, subscribe, whatever. Do what you want. I'm not trying to get famous on YouTube. It's really not what I'm trying to do with my life. But I will tell you, come January, hopefully November, end of November, maybe mid-November, maybe the first week in November. Who knows, guys? I am just at a point where I want change. I want to make this dream come true. I have gone through a lot with this, and it's been endless up and down emotional battle. And one thing I did yesterday is I said, which I'll talk about this at some other point, but surrendering yourself, your life to God. And when I say God, again, it's a very loosely used term. I'm not extremely Christian or anything. I'm not Christian or anything like that. And even if I was, it shouldn't matter. But last night I was like, you know what, God, which in turn is actually yourself. But I said, you know what, God, I hand you over my trading. and I let you take the course that you need with it, and I'm going to take the course that I need to take. And when I say that, I don't know what that is. I know what I want to be doing. I actually have everything written on this little whiteboard in my room. Everything that I actually want to be doing is on that whiteboard. And I follow it sometimes, and other times I don't. But I guess if I really want to follow all four of these things I have, which is place good trades, get stronger and leaner, increase my vibrational state, and meditate 3 times daily, I guess the first step is to, start with one, which will lead into the other, which leads into the other, which will eventually come to placing good trades, I assume. So, not I assume, I know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's just it's an interesting part of my life. I'm curious to see how things play out as a college student who's spent a lot of time and effort and emotions. I do feel good that I'm at least, not necessarily throwing in the towel, but I just know that it's not time yet, and so anyways, this is just a simple video recording. I hope you guys enjoy this and find some truth in it. I will tell you right now, I will continue to upload. I'm not the type of person who's just gonna bail on trading just because I can't get it to work when I wanted it to work. That's life. That's how shit works. You're trying to run a fucking $1 million business. $1 million business ain't gonna come extremely easy. It's not gonna come in a year. I mean, I was hoping it'd come in a little over 2 years, but you know what? That's life. I will continue working on it. I'm gonna continue trying to make this shit work. And if you guys want to tag along with me, we can learn what we learn, and we can figure out this shit together. But either way, I just I'm throwing in the towel at the moment. I'm saying, yeah, it's not working yet. I guess you could say it's not working yet. So it's time to, those things that I didn't want to do. It's time to do them. I got to. I don't have a choice. I can't just go broke and not pay my rent and not do my part in life. So one day I'm gonna be rich as hell. But apparently today, this week, next week, maybe next week, who knows? But this week's definitely not the week, and I'm okay with it. I'm actually gonna go look for a job right now. I must try to get to work. If I can get to work next week, that'd be great. I just need some money coming in so I can get some money coming out at some point, right? So, anyways, I hope you guys find some motivation or some truth. And if you really do like what I'm saying, like, tag along. I will be happy to talk to you guys. I'm gonna do videos on some spirituality stuff and how it's played a part in my life and helped me with a lot of things. Like, you'd be amazed how much spirituality affects your life. I'm not talking about Christianity and things like that. You don't got to be no uber perfect churchgoer. I'm not no uber perfect churchgoer. I just found a niche for something that has continuously changed my life. And when you see, you know what faith is, faith, religion, whatever you want to call it. Faith is believing in something, right? Your purpose in life, what you're here for. What I believe in wasn't something that was just like, here, believe in this. It was something that was more like, it showed me that it exists. I don't know, you can't see it. Well, you actually can see it at certain points, certain stages, but it's not like there's an ultimate being or anything that you can see. But I guess I'm rambling on about stuff that's just boring you guys. So I'll leave it here. But just know, um, you're gonna watch me become a millionaire with some point in my life. Don't know when, but you're gonna watch me become a millionaire. And I know it, I believe it, and I know it's gonna happen. Cause like honestly, I'm not gonna not let it happen. I guess there's potential that it could not happen, but I have this feeling inside, and I just know for a fact that this is gonna happen. It's just not the right time yet. So, anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. If this even pulls up in the search rankings. And I know I rambled a lot and talked about a lot of things, but again, this is a me video, not a public video, so